There is a kind of morning that people from sunnier places pity us for, and that I have come, over a lifetime, to quietly love, and I want to make its case, because it is one of the few genuinely comforting things this coast reliably provides, and almost nobody says so out loud. It is the gray morning, not a storm. A storm is an event and asks things of you. Just gray. The low ceiling of cloud, the light gone flat and even and shadowless, a fine drizzle that is barely rain, the harbor and the hills and the houses all muted down into the same soft nothing, the whole world turned the color of a held breath. The forecasters apologize for it. The tourists check their phones and frown. And something in me, on a morning like that, settles and unclenches and is glad, and it took me a long time to understand the gladness, because on paper, the gray day has nothing to recommend it. Here is what I finally worked out, and I offer it to anyone who has ever felt the same secret relief and been faintly ashamed of it. A bright day makes demands, and a gray day lets you off. Think about what a beautiful day actually does to you. It arrives gorgeous and finite, and it obliges you. You must go out. You must make the most of it. You must not waste it, this rare, fine day, on the ordinary indoor business of a life. You must seize it, be active, be grateful, be seen to enjoy it, and underneath the enjoyment runs a low anxiety that you are not enjoying it enough, that the day is slipping away unseized, that everyone else is out there having the good day properly, while you are inside doing nothing. A beautiful day is a performance review. It hands you a gift you are then responsible for using correctly, and there is a specific modern exhaustion in that, the pressure of the perfect day you are failing to maximize. And the gray day takes all of that away. The gray day asks nothing, it is not going anywhere, and neither, it gently suggests, are you. There is no fine weather to waste, no gift to squander, no obligation to be out in it seizing anything, and so the gray day releases you back to the small interior life that the bright day makes you feel guilty about, the tea, the book, the long slow morning, the permission to be exactly as unambitious as you actually feel. The low sky draws the house close around you. The drizzle makes the inside warmer by contrast. The world, muted down to nothing out the window, stops demanding your participation and lets you simply be, quietly, indoors, small, at rest, and I do not think that is depression, whatever the sunny places believe. I think it is one of the truest comforts there is, and it is what a gray day is for. And I have noticed that this is not universal, that it is in fact regional, almost a matter of formation, and that the people who feel it most are the people who come from the gray places. And I think there is something tender in that worth naming. Because if you grew up under a low sky, on a coast, in the fog, in a place where the gray is the default and the sun is the exception, then the gray is not a disappointment. It is home, it is the baseline, it is the weather your nervous system was calibrated to, and a certain kind of relentless brightness can feel, to a person built for gray, oddly exposing, almost aggressive, a light with nowhere to hide in it. People from gray places will defend the gray, quietly, to bewildered visitors, and I understand the impulse completely, because what they are defending is not really the weather. It is the permission the weather gives, the enclosure, the softness, the sense of a world turned down to a bearable volume, the specific comfort of a day that matches the actual texture of most inner lives, which is not brilliant and shadowless, but muted and gray and fine. So on the gray mornings, when the ceiling comes down and the drizzle starts and the harbor goes soft and colorless and the forecasters apologize, I make the tea and I do not apologize. And I feel the specific unclenching that the low sky brings, the release from the tyranny of the fine day, the permission to be indoors and small and at rest. And I understand it now for what it is, which is not gloom, but shelter. The gray day is the world giving you the morning off. It draws the house close and mutes the demands and asks nothing and lets you sit with the tea and the low light and the soft gray nothing out the window and be exactly as quiet as you are. The sunny places will never understand it, and that is all right. They have their gorgeous, obliging days and their low anxiety of not seizing them enough. We have the gray and the permission in it, and the held breath hush of a world turned down soft. And on the right morning, with the tea and the drizzle at the glass, I would not trade it for all the brilliant, demanding sunshine in the world.